So my role with Saathi was basically creating like the written part of the content and then the ideations, research, blogs, posts, basically all of the cool things that you saw on Instagram. So this is where it was all ideated from. Saathi was like my first entirely professional internship. So I was super nervous. I didn't know how to go about it. I didn't know how to do things. And the team was very supportive. And my last few days, it's just a lot of wrapping up and a lot of fun things. I'm super sad to leave because there's so many more projects that have to be done. So, well, while I cannot pick and choose because every project is very close to my heart, I would say the first one, the Women's Month campaign that we did, it was the first campaign which I handled, and it is always going to be super close to my heart. Plus the yoga content which is going on, and just interacting with everybody, interacting with all of the instructors, it's been super fun. Well, not one, two actually. One was the Kamakya Devi temple post. It was a little controversial topic, not talked about heavily, so I was very proud to do that. And alongside that, the LGBTQ post that we did, it was something which I felt was very needed, like people really needed to be aware about it. I was super proud of it. Okay, again, same the Kamakya Devi temple post. While I am great at writing things and creating the content, not so good at Canva editing and that part of the things. So when I made the Canva edits, it was not that great initially. So I think that was the most hardest, most challenging part to execute. Well, there are two biggest skills which I picked up. First, my dad's going to be super proud of it. I have started reading newspapers. He's been after me my entire life to read them, but I just never got into it. But then for the good news posts for Saathi, I've just gotten so much into newspapers, to reading things. This is one of the skills which I picked up, and the other one was shooting proper reels. Like one of the very first shoots which I did, it was so horrible. I didn't know the lighting, I didn't know the angles, I didn't know the positions, and it was just all very blinding, very dark. So I think it's just gotten way better now. Before joining Saathi, I knew about sustainable products, but then, just like every other individual, I used to think that it was sort of like a propaganda for just selling more things, selling better things, making people pay up more money. But then once I started working here, I realized that how important this actually is, and how much our usage of plastic is actually impacting the world. And it's just the world needs to be saved at this point. And any brand which is doing sustainable branding and actually doing it, just hats off to them. While I write my content, I am not so great at proofreading. So I remember this piece of advice that Christine ma'am gave me. She said that when you're proofreading, you need to say the words out loud, and then you'll actually realize that, oh, this is where it's wrong. So that was a very amazing piece of advice, and I wish I knew that earlier. I think the most fun was when me and Tiara made that yoga video wherein we had to drop the cards and all. That was the fun. It took us the longest of times to shoot because we just kept on forgetting the words, and it was just very funny because the cards kept on dropping on top of us, and then the video was not syncing. It was a little chaotic but very fun. I personally am going to miss the impact which I feel I have been creating just through content, because I have realized that just by making people more aware about it, I might be making a better change in the world. So this is something which I would want to carry forward as well.